sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. Next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. 31-yard line. Here's our first carry for their running back, and that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Upper's very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. Left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. A gain of 9. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Ashton Genty. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 4.
70,
Once again, it's Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raider first down.
First down.
19.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Thompson Robinson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That's to the end zone. Where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
In motion, Besh. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
60 Eagles.
That is taken in left side by Thornton. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Vikings.
First down. A gain of 15. And a Raider first down.
Here's Thompson Robinson. They try to set up the screens. This one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it, where with the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Chop alert. Cougar 19.
Genty will score. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. And that one incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First one for Jefferson. And a first down to go with it.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. He'll get out of bounds downs, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. Job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. It's a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's second and 1.
70 range, 18. Let's go. Hut, Viking, 18.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cowboy 80.
Bauer's the man in motion. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 22-yard line.
Ready.
We'll keep it on the ground with Genty. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10.
A gain of 72 yards.
A big play there for the Raiders. That's a gain of 72 yards.
First and goal, Raiders.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football as they go to work on first and goal. Here's Genty. Good blocking, and he's in. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today. And we're just getting started.
14. Vikings 7.
Teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Yards on the play.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Now McCarthy. This pass, breaks out. Going to be caught by Addison. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
On the ground is Mason. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing second and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 35.
It's a big play on fourth down. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Gavin Bartholomew. Touchdown, Vikings. His 4th TD grab of the season. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg. Near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. They'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. And it makes such a big difference for the offense.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this.
Okay, ready?
To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Six the Eagles!
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Gotta be lying. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Thompson Robinson to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these ankle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Here's DTR. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Thompson Robinson. And the Vikings are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
And the Vikings.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30. And another first down.
46-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Now give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards.
A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Watch out. Let's go. 19, Tiger. 19, 7 Pirate. 18, 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Take over.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll take this one in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Minnesota. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
19, Sergeant, curve 19, curve 19.
DTR to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Come on.
All right, 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Genty. And it's good. So forced there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
70.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He'll tuck it and take off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
He'll get this off to Genty. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Shaheed in motion. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week, Mike. They don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking. Down there near your own goal line, come away with the big play and see if they can keep points off the board.
He was looking for Jack Best that time. And 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Shaheed in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That one, take it in. Jack Best, touchdown Las Vegas.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hopkinson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Vikings.
It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. 1st and 10. Now a handoff, running right. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. The shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. 3rd down coming up.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a gain of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Another carry for the running back. Brought down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Go track, 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
He'll go. Here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
Shaheed in motion. So, 3 quarters now in the books.
First and 10 at the 12-yard
And
line.
Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Let's go now. 18 cards.
They'll run to begin the fourth, and here's Genty. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yard. And another first down.
First and 10.
To throw, Thompson Robinson. He'll find Genty at the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down.
To number 2, Ashton Genty. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now Genty. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he will go all the way. Dante Thornton. Touchdowns, Vegas. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders go up by 7, 28-21. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On second down, here's McCarthy. He finds a man downfield. It's Felton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Come on. Panther 11, Hawks 70, Hawks 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, smash 18, Pioneer. Check out.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
On the double.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Let's go.
Shaheed in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Ready from the 32-yard line now. Here's second and 3. Now Thompson Robinson. Now he'll air one out. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Track at 60. Let's go. 70 Lions. Go.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. We'll get that into the hands of Evan Hull. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now for second down. Mason. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down.
Hurt. Motion, team. 79 Broncos. Street, check.
They'll drop to throw.
Mike, we always say pass rush ends games, and for all intents and purposes, this could be the game right here. There's no guarantee that if they fail on this fourth down, that they're going to have a chance to even get the ball back.
We are set for fourth and long.
Panther 11, go! Panther 60 Bobcat, 7 Pirate, 19 tight.
Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Now, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll run with Genty. And he's into the end zone yet again. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Raiders. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Vikings 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Bang, 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 switch, bang, bang, set. Hawk 7, check smash, check smash. 18, Rattler, 18, come 19, come 19. Ready,
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Oh, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one.
It's now
And it'll bring up
second
second down.
at the 30-yard line.
60, crunch, 19, tight, 19, Cougar 19.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. That is Max Crosby. Gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
79, under 10, 10. Trap 60, trap.
To throw is McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
79 Bronco. Ready. 60 Warriors, 70. Check up.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Viking 18. Bronco 80. Warriors 70. Ready.
Thompson Robinson to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
That's good.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders are able to extend the lead.
Vikings 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Price now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10. And they're on 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cup 19. Cup ready. Panther 11. Hawk 70. Check.
Now McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
at the 20.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Open man downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Minneapolis.